In a tranquil town surrounded by lush hills and expansive fields, there lived a boy named Kieran. He possessed everything a child could desire: loving parents, good health, a secure home, and a peaceful school environment. Yet despite these blessings, Kieran found himself rarely happy. He always yearned for something more. If a friend received a new phone, he wished for an even better one. When someone praised a classmate, he felt overlooked. Gradually, feelings of comparison and jealousy took root in his heart, much like weeds in a garden. His smiles became less frequent, replaced by sighs, frowns, and silence. His parents noticed his change in demeanor but were unsure how to help until one day his grandfather came to visit. Kieran's grandfather was a gentle man with silver hair and a calming presence. He lived a simple life in a small hut near the edge of the forest and was renowned for his wisdom. That evening, sensing Kieran's sadness, he suggested, "Let's take a walk." They wandered along a peaceful trail flanked by tall trees and the sounds of chirping birds. After some time, the grandfather settled on a stone and turned to Kieran. "Tell me, my boy," he inquired, "what weighs on your heart?" Kieran sighed. "I don't know. I just feel like everyone else has more, better things, a better life." The old man nodded thoughtfully. Then, without further ado, he produced a small golden notebook from his pocket. "This," he explained, "is a magic notebook. It transformed my life. Would you like to give it a try?" Kieran's eyes brightened at the mention of magic. "What does it do?" he asked. "It reveals what you already possess," his grandfather replied. "Each day, write down 3 things for which you are grateful, regardless of how small they may seem. Do this for 30 days, and you will witness the magic." Though initially hesitant, Kieran agreed. That night, he opened the notebook and gazed at the blank page. After some contemplation, he recorded his appreciation for the softness of his bed, the favorite curry his mother had prepared for dinner, and the soothing sound of rain outside his window. The following day, he faced some difficulty identifying additional items, but he soon recalled the warmth of his socks, a joke his friend had shared at lunch, and the way sunlight filtered through the clouds. Gradually, the task became easier. As days passed, a transformation began to occur. His eyes started to notice what his heart had previously overlooked: the comfort of routine, the joy of laughter, the kindness of strangers, the aroma of fresh bread, and the sight of his father waiting at the gate when school ended. Each evening, his list of gratitude grew longer, and unbeknownst to him, Kieran began to smile more frequently. His heart felt lighter. He even started sharing his notebook with friends. One day, his teacher encouraged the class to share a personal story. Kieran raised his hand and recounted the impact of the golden notebook on his life. When he finished, the room fell silent, only to erupt in applause. Later, a classmate approached him and said, "I always thought you were fortunate. I never realized you were struggling as well. Thank you for sharing." At that moment, Kieran understood everyone has something for which they are grateful and something they struggle with. However, when we choose to focus on gratitude, we begin to heal. As the 30 days concluded, Kieran continued writing. He no longer relied on the magic of the notebook, for he had discovered that the true magic resided within his mind. He had learned an essential truth: gratitude does not alter what we have, it changes how we perceive what we possess. And therein lies the beginning of happiness.